Hi, welcome back or welcome to my channel. I'm Sarah with Subtlework Studios, and today I have a slow strengthening flow class. So let's get started. All right, we're gonna start standing today at the back of the mat. Start by bringing your feet hip width distance apart. Closing down your eyes, taking a moment to breathe here, feel the stability in your body. Tuck your tailbone slightly, open your chest, lift the crown of your head up towards the sky, standing in this neutral mountain pose. Take a moment here to check in. Feel what's going on in your body today. And take your next few breaths to set any sort of intention you would like for this practice. Maybe something you'd like to let go of, or something you'd like to invite more of into your life. Just take a few breaths here. Once you have an intention, deep breath in, lift both arms out to the sides, up, overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center, sealing this intention. Next, inhale, we'll take a full body stretch, lift both arms up to the sky. Exhale, grab your right wrist with your left hand and bump your hips over to the right, finding a nice side body stretch. Breathing here. Next, inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, we'll switch right hand grabbing left wrist, bumping the hips over to the left. Breathing here. Inhale brings you back to center, full body stretch. Exhale, swan dive your arms out to the side and fold forward, chest towards your knees. Pausing here for a moment in this forward fold. And then on your next inhale, take your time, but press into your heels and slowly roll yourself up into standing. Really take your time here though. No need to rush. Let your head be nice and heavy. Let it be the last thing that lifts. Once you've come all the way to the top, take a big breath in, lift your shoulders. And exhale, drop them, release. Let's do that 2 more times. Big breath in, squeeze and lift your shoulders. Exhale, drop and release 1 more time. Big breath in, lift your shoulders. Exhale, release. Good. Next breath in, lift both arms up overhead. Exhale, drop your arms to the sides, drop your chest, find a nice forward fold. On your next inhale, lift your back just to halfway. So your back is nice and flat. Feel your back body engage. Pull your belly button slightly inward. Back of the neck is nice and long. Crown of the head reaching forward. Take another inhale here. Exhale, fold. Next breath in, we'll do another slow roll to standing. Head comes up last. Good. Pause at the top. Exhale, release. And then next breath in, lift both arms up overhead again. Exhale to fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. Next breath in lifts you all the way up again, rolling to standing. And we'll find our neutral. We'll find warrior two right away. So let's start by stepping the right foot forward and the left foot back, heel in line, front heel in line with the arch of the back foot. Bend nice and deep into that front knee and open, extend the arms to either side. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. Gaze is out over the right fingertips, pressing firmly down into the ball of the front foot, as well as the pinky edge, the knife edge, and the heel. So finding a firm, even footing, pressing down into that front foot. And then at the same time, we're finding strength in the back edge of the left foot. So finding that counter balance, pressing down into the foundation, but keeping the top part of your body energized and relaxed. Maybe sink a little deeper here into that warrior two. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, drop your right forearm to your right knee and lift the left arm up to the sky. Gaze can stay out in front, or if it feels good in your neck, you can turn your gaze up to the left fingertips. Take a big breath in here. On the exhale, lift both arms before dropping that left hand to the left leg and lifting the right hand this time. Gaze again can be out in front or up to the right fingertips, whatever feels best. We'll take a big breath in here. See if you can bend a little more into that right knee. And on the exhale, we'll take it back forward. We're going to keep going with the breath here in dynamic movement. So we'll inhale to neutral, warrior two. Exhale to lift the right hand. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale to lift the left hand. Keep going with your own breath. Just a few more here. I'm sure that right leg is starting to talk to you. And next inhale, we'll come back into warrior two. Drop the hands to the hips. Spin that right foot parallel to the left foot. We'll take a big inhale here, reaching both arms out to the sides. And then exhale, forward fold. Finding a nice wide leg forward fold. You can drop your hands wherever feels good. And then maybe find a little sway side to side, bending into one knee and then the other. Find stillness once again. And on your next inhale, find a flat back. We'll pause here. And when you're ready, bring your hands to your hips and trying to maintain that flat back. On your inhale, lift yourself all the way back up to standing. Good. We'll take it to the other side now. So left toes spin out, bending into that left knee. Left heel is in line with the back right arch. And on your inhale, open your arms out long. Again, finding that firm foundation into both feet. Doing your best to spiral that left thigh outward, starting to feel the glutes turn on. Same with the back leg. Feeling almost a weightedness on the outside of that right thigh. Take a big breath in here. Exhale, drop your left forearm, lift the right arm. Inhale brings you back to center. Exhale, drop right arm, lift left arm. Inhale back to center and continue with your own breath. Core is nice and engaged here. Take a few more cycles. Next inhale, we'll pause briefly in our warrior two. And then spiraling that left foot to parallel with the right. Bring your hands to your hips. Once again, big inhale, open the chest. Exhale, trying to maintain a flat back. We'll fold forward. Pause for a moment. Take a breath in at halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Release the hands. Start to walk your right hand over towards your left foot. It's okay if it doesn't reach. If it does, feel free to grab a hold of the left ankle or foot, but do your best to keep your hips level so we're not lifting the left hip, but we're trying to keep them on the same level. Wherever you're at, you can pause here, or maybe you start to lift the left arm up to the sky. Gaze can stay down to the ground, or if it's comfortable in your neck, you can lift your gaze up to the left fingertips. Pausing here and breathing. Big breath in. Exhale, release. We'll take it to the other side. Left hand now towards that right foot, or maybe on the right ankle or foot. Pause here, or breath in, open that right arm up to the sky. Be sure to keep a micro bend in both your knees so we're not locking them out and restricting the blood flow, but we have a little buoyancy, a little micro bend. Take a big breath in here. Exhale, release both hands back to center, forward fold. Take a breath in to find that flat back. Once again, exhale, bring your hands to your hips and trying to maintain that flat back. Lift yourself back up to standing. Good work. On your next breath in, hop, step, or jump to the center. Feet together, hands at heart center. You can step to the back of your mat now. We'll take a big breath in, lift both arms up overhead. And exhale, however you want to get there, we'll come to all fours. So it doesn't have to be fancy. So if you need some support under your knees, feel free to grab a pillow. So we have a couple options here. We're going to do a little plank practice. If you tend to have soreness in your wrists, feel free to do a forearm plank instead. Otherwise, we'll come into a tabletop. So all 10 fingers are spread wide, clawing down into all 10 fingerprints. Tuck your toes and then lift your knees. So fingers and hands are really engaged. Shoulders dropping away from the ears. Core is nice and strong. Doming out the middle of your back. So almost like your heart is stamping into the ceiling. And then really engage your legs here. So heels are reaching towards the back of the room. Keep breathing here. If you're in forearm plank, we're pressing down firmly into the pinkies, into the elbows directly underneath the shoulders, but same in the core and the low body. Take one more breath wherever you're at. And then exhale with control. We'll release all the way to the ground. You can remove the pillow if you needed that to start. Go ahead and drop your cheek, drop one cheek to the ground. Extend your arms out into a T. And just allow gravity to do its work here. If you're not on your right cheek, come onto your right cheek now. Bend into your left knee and start to roll onto the right side body. So this should be a nice stretch in the pecs on the right side, the shoulder. We won't be here long. Take a big inhale. And exhale, we come all the way through to the other side. So left arm extends, we rock onto the left cheek, planting that right foot behind. Take another big breath in here. And exhale, release back to center. Come up onto your forearms now. Again, just briefly in this Sphinx pose, pressing the hips down into the mat, pressing into the elbows, the hands, shoulders tugging away from the ears and really broadening the chest, the collarbone, feeling a nice gentle back bend. Take one more breath in here. And exhale, release all the way down to the chest. Bring the hands behind your back now and interlace the fingers. On an inhale, roll your shoulders onto your back body. Lift the chest. And if you're feeling extra spicy, lift the legs too. We'll stay here for a few breaths. Try to tuck the chin slightly to find length in the back of the neck. Take one more breath in. See if you can lift the legs and the chest even higher. And exhale, release everything down to the ground. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Take your time, lift yourself up through tabletop. Bring your knees wide, big toes to touch. Sink your hips back. Find a nice child's pose. Good work. Bring your mind, your attention back to your intention. So remembering why you showed up for yourself on your mat today. Your next inhale, lift your head, press into your hands, start to walk your hands back in towards your body. Swing your feet to one side and we'll find a comfortable sitting position. Bring your hands to touch at your chest. Drop your shoulders. Eyes are closed, your gaze is soft. Take one last moment to recall your intention. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bow your head to your hands, pausing for a moment of gratitude for yourself, for showing up for yourself today to do something good for your mind, your body, your spirit. Beautiful work. Thank you so much, everyone. If you want to pause for a longer rest or shavasana, feel free to pause the video or continue rather. And thank you for joining me. I'll see you in the next video.